Hey there, Greg Smith here, and in this video we're going to look at how we use the ground to generate more power and more speed in your golf swing. Okay, so generating power from the ground using ground force reaction. Basically, this comes down to how well you move the body segments throughout the swing, and in particular, how we create sways. One thing we'll find with the most powerful hitters is as they work through the swing, we're going to find that the bigger hitters are going to generate a fair amount of sway of both pelvis and torso, shifting into this trail side as they work into the backswing. And by the time we get to kind of club shaft horizontal in this backswing takeaway, we might see maybe 1 inch to 2 inches of both pelvis sway and chest sway. However, what they do really well is by the time they get to the top, they do something called recentering. So basically what it means is they shift their pelvis, we can actually measure this in inches, they shift the pelvis and torso over into that right side, but then by the time they get the top, they're back to where they were at setup, albeit obviously turned away from the target. So they've created 1 inch of sway and then they've recentered by the time they get to the top. Why is this important in terms of how we use the ground? Well, we need to be back to that center position to start to push load into that lead leg. This is where we're going to get the majority of ground force. As we push off that lead leg, that's going to allow us to push this lead shoulder out of the way. It's going to turn out of the way, and we're going to generate force this way. So we're going to get some force going this way, and we're going to get some more rotational force as well. But if we don't get into this lead side early enough, the amount that you can create that push is going to be limited. So it's really, really important for you when you're trying to use the ground more effectively to get back into this lead side nice and early so we can then push off it. And that pushing force is really going to add a huge amount of power coming into the downswing. So what drill can we do to make this work more effectively? Well, we can actually even do this without a golf club. All you need to do, you can do this at home, just put your arms across your chest, and in your first move, you're going to feel like we add some sway into that trail leg. So we're going to go sway, but then as we start to move to the top, you're going to feel that that sway then recenters, and we start to push some force into this lead leg. So it goes sway back into that lead leg. From there, we're going to feel that this left leg's got plenty of load in it. It's going to act like a piston, so we're going to push off that lead leg to allow the torso to go up, to turn round and start to create this space. And that's something that we actually want to see with the move. We do want to see a little bit of pelvis lift and torso lift as we're coming into impact, because as we create this shift and this recentering as we turn, there will actually be a little bit of dropping going on. So as we get to the top, the pelvis and the chest will be a little bit lower. But by the time we've got into this lead leg, then that's where we start to create that push off. And just by doing this, just for 5-10 minutes at home, feeling that sway back into that lead leg and then pushing off, you're going to find you're going to start to get that pattern of movements working much more effectively, and you're going to be able to use the ground much better, which is going to push your club head speed through the roof. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it useful. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get notifications when I upload more videos. Thanks for watching.